so nice, so naughty. County cooking, old school county. Physically fit. Catch you in the raw, wanna taste of it. Boom, on brow, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rockin' on a compact disc. In a pocket full of poem. Yeah, want my kiss. Pick up, what's your bliss? Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a wonderla.
Welcome, and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And, of course, Nikola Jokic. Here's Ivy.
Who's watching it?
Takes a three. Tries again. And Davis lays it in.
Really, if there's one guy out there that you want to box out or keep a body on, it would be AD, so he doesn't hurt you like that.
Pass to DeRozan. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
About a minute into this first quarter. And here's George. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. To the inside. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Crowder outside. Back to Payton. Pass to George. On the wing, DeRozan. Crowder left side. Fires for three. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way. Well, when you talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
DeRozan outside. Here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to George. Fires the three. And he buries his first look.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Butler. And here's Dunn. Here's Butler. Outside for Davis. That one goes in.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Now here's Crowder.
Nuggets foul. Ivy. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to DeRozan. George for 3. They get it again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right side, Butler. Now Davis. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Davis has got 6 points.
Muscle of AD on display, flexing that time. You got to do a little bit more to stop it.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. Pure from 3-point range.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
And Porzingis with the block. George outside. Pass to Payton. Back to George. On the wing, Payton. The 3 is up. Denver grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Davis. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to DeRozan. George left side. The 3 is up. It's George on the wing. Pass to Crowder. It's George on the wing. Back to Crowder. For 3. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Denver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how there's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Denver in the lead.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Dunn outside. Pass to Davis. Back to Dunn. Oh, from deep. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Pass to Reddish. Kicks it to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And here's Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And it's DeRozan missing. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Johnson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Davis drawing the double team. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Miami trailing.
The top 5 pick back in 2015, the 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Heat making a change here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Reddish. And they get it back. Reddish on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Oladipo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
Pass to Freedom. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Freedom inside. Over Porzingis. The bank shot, no good. The Heat with the lead. Reddish on the wing. Back to Payton. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Payton. Outside Reddish. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
No good on the second free throw. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
.103 left in the second quarter. Out to Oladipo. Done with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Ivy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Victor Oladipo. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, BA. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Payton. Beyond the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. The Nuggets trail. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Butler. Inside. On the take. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They retain possession. Now here's George. DeRozan for three. That shot is off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Heat out in front, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now a timeout called by Denver. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
George with it. Now guarded by Butler. Done with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Ivy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes a first. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Now Hero. He has 6. Crowder with a screen. There's the 3. Hero, no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
Here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Pass to Davis. He shoots a 3. The shot by Dunn, no good. So it's Miami now. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Ivy. Banked it in off the glass. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Hero outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Dunn. Pass to Butler. Davis with it. Over Porzingis.
On the backside, Porzingis is staying very aware and alert, keeping those big hands moving.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Dunn. And that one falls for Hero. And so Hero nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Dunn. And here's Davis, defended by Porzingis. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Here's Crowder. Hero for three. Davis with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ivy. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to George. Back to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Denver grabs the miss. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
The big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. 1:11 left in the third quarter. The Heat with the lead. Porzingis sets a screen. On the wing, Crowder. 4-3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much cheddar.
To the middle. Freedom inside. To the paint. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Porzingis. DeRozan outside. George right side. Pass to DeRozan. Let's go with a three. And it's Freedom with a rebound. Here's Highland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. 11 points. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Nuggets trail. Dunn outside. Pass to Davis. He nails it, and we're tied. That gives him a double-double.
He's worked a lot on becoming consistent as a downtown threat. AD, 3.
Crowder, that's good.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Now Davis to the left wing. Crowder with a steal. Pass to George. Back to DeRozan. The three. Counted from distance.
3 points.
Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Davis with it. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And it's Porzingis penetrating.